The $250,000 one-off cash grant, which was first announced by the Vice President Dr. Bart Jagdeo, forms part of the government's commitment to rebuilding and restructuring the sugar industry and providing direct relief to the people of Guyana. Over 1,500 sugar workers from Enmore benefited from Saturday's exercise, which represents an injection of over $375 million into that community. A similar amount was also injected into the Wales community. The workers were all relieved of their jobs when the former government closed the estates. At the distribution exercise at Enmore, Finance Minister Dr. Ashni Singh said that the closure of the estates by the APNU AFC administration was a most callous and unconscionable act committed against workers, including thousands of people working in the industry as well as the tens of thousands living in communities that depended on that industry. This, he said, resulted in social and economic hardships of rural Demerara and Berbice, with rippling effects throughout Guyana.
Because this was not just about a company that was not making a profit. This padlock was not just when they had closed down the factory and said, we're not operating this factory anymore, when they flicked the switch and padlocked the gate. And they said this factory was not operating anymore. They were not only closing a factory that they felt was not making money. They were literally putting a noose around the neck of an entire community.
He highlighted too that the sugar industry still has an important contribution to make to Guyana, and that the government is committed to the revitalization and restructuring of the sugar industry to support a diversified and modernized sector so as to ensure its sustainability and economic viability. Meanwhile, Minister of Agriculture Zulfikar Mustapha reminded that the closure of the estates left over 7,500 workers on the breadline, resulting in the sudden death of village economies where these estates were located.
But we have seen the death of the village economy. We have seen the death of the village economy. We have seen the broken up of many families, where people had to leave their family and go to different parts of the country and different parts of the world to find employment. That was the state of the sugar workers who were fired.
The severed workers who received their checks at the weekend expressed thanks to the government and shared how the money will help in their day-to-day lives.
We're glad for the government give me and the holiday coming up. Family feel much better.
I was once a shift manager at Enmore Estate. I was severed, and for me, I would like to thank the president for taking this great opportunity to give the sugar workers this benefit. To me, it will help me and my family because in these hard times that cost of living is going up, goods are very high.
Yeah, when I collect the money, I plan to fill my yard, running my lights, and put in a pipe and buy some wood and raise the house.
Reporting for the newsroom, I am Shakima Day.